Hello, 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 beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy full moon in Cancer. I wanted to touch base a little bit. I wanted to dive into some tarot. And I wanted to share a beautiful, beautiful ritual that I have. I have created a ritual workbook. And it dives into the Cancer full moon, how to process and go through some beautiful shadow work questions and prompts. And also having a mirror ritual to clear out all of those toxicities, beliefs, patterns, mindsets. Yes?
Are you making beans?
Yes.
Is it okay if I make?
Yes.
Okay. Your bean tacos?
Yeah. And also, it goes through a beautiful self-love practice and a face mask, beautiful chanting and prayer. And it also dives into the beautiful dream weavers, which is the full process for really creating manifestations. So if you're interested, it will be in the link below, and I'm super excited to share that. They will be posted every year in my memberships if you're interested. That is something that we walk through in my memberships. We do the ceremony together if we're called. And we will also dive into herbology and plant medicine and earth magic and different beautiful shamanic practices that we can walk through together in this beautiful shamanic breakthrough. So, heck yeah, fuck yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah. All right, excuse me, I'm a little low vibe today, but I wanted to come in and say happy full moon. It's the first full moon in 2025, so it's a beautiful time to really self-reflect, tap into self-love, really into self-nourishing, and really freeing ourselves from the spaces of limitations, family struggles, heritage patterns, inner child struggles, and really bringing us into this space of authenticity and the wild heart, and bringing this into a space of love. It's been a very beautiful shedding process. It's been a bit painful, a little bit of grumpy, especially with Cancer and Mars in retrograde. And it's also square on Gemini, so that's bringing a lot of air energy and fire to really awaken those senses and really see with a different perception. And to see both sides, right? So we can bring in forgiveness, so we can bring in self-love, so we can bring in those elements of care and touch and love and diplomacy. So it's a really good time to tune in, just do some self-reflection and really connect into our goals for the rest of the year. I shouldn't say for the rest of the year, but for the springtime, which is only like a month and a half away, which sounds like a long time, but it's really not. And it's super excited to see the sun. I live in northern Minnesota, so it's like super, super cold up here. So we look forward to the sunny days. We're like, look, we get an extra 20 minutes, which is a really big deal. But okay, here we go. Cancer full moon, please. It's also the wolf moon, so it's really releasing a lot of limitations and being able to see with our intuition, see with our inner magic, and really learning how to hone and use our voices. But really working through the spaces of darkness and knowing how to navigate. All right, so the spaces of darkness. Okay, we have the Tower, we have the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. There's something that we're needing to let go of when it comes to some sort of work endeavor, work or purpose. Perhaps overgiving. Where's your money going? Where's your time? Where's your balance? Are your schedules set? Are you in a space of schedules? What are your bad habits, and are they blocking you from your dreams and your purpose? We have to always have I'll also have the Tower moment here. And I've been seeing a lot of lightning in my own practice. I've been seeing a lot of lightning in my own experiences. So it's like, where are we going through that spaces of empowerment? Not to avoid the Tower moment, not like a bypassing, but to really experience the wholeness of the emotions as we transfer, as we transcender, as we shift. And this Knight of Pentacles is looking up at this Tower moment like, oh shit. Almost like I'm avoiding, I hear avoiding some sudden doom. Boom, 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 like the labyrinth. Wow, and that's really interesting because this is the time of darkness. So we're shifting through our own darker patterns. We're shifting through our own labyrinth. We're shifting through our subconscious patterns, dream weaving, and really shifting out of those old habits that don't fit us anymore. So this is a really great time to really tune into those dreams that we've been having, and where are we asking to make those changes, especially with the Two of Pentacles right here. Where are we needing to bring things into balance, especially in our home life, in our family. If we're not balanced in our relationships and our family home life, everything else is going to fall out of balance. So that's really, really important to really see that from an outward perspective, especially with Gemini, right? Gemini sees both sides. Can you tell me about this Five of Wands in the Tower moment, please? Oof. There's something's holding on really, really tightly. Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands. This is like really looking forward to a new journey. Really, I hear new horizons. And I like stop looking in the rearview mirror. Like you've closed those chapters, okay? You've closed those chapters, especially of 2024. And not just 2024, like the last 4 years, the last 7 years, the last 15 years. Pluto is shifting into Aquarius and really staying there this year. And Jupiter really connects with Gemini a lot this year. And was it Aries? Gemini. Anyway, really being conscious of that. We also have the Queen of Cups, but she's kind of looking over herself. She's kind of on an island a little bit.
Love you, Mama.
I love you too. Oh, and there's Forget-Me-Nots. There could be a space of grieving things from the past, perhaps passed on loved ones. I definitely feel like passed on loved ones. Forget-Me-Nots and bog rosemary are amazing ancestral connection flowers. And these are really coming out right now. So there's a space where we're really releasing some heritage patterns. I hear heritage patterns. And this tree in the back is same as the one over here in the Tower moment, which is very interesting. The acorn and the oak leaves is something showing you that you are already strong. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's really stepping out into something that's uncomfortable. The water around her is in a beautiful ripple effect. So whatever you're doing right now or whatever you're working towards is going to ripple some really beautiful things this year. So if it's finances, that's going to ripple some beautiful things. If it's a career or a purpose or a business, that's going to ripple some beautiful things. If it's friendships, relationships, or family patterns that you're shifting, it's going to really ripple some beautiful things. So really paying attention to where you're putting your energy and what you've been letting go of. The Five of Wands and the Five of Swords are things that you've been letting go for a long time. Don't look in the rearview mirror. You've already let them go. Release them. Like really, really release them. And that's interesting. That really reminds me of the ritual that I created. There's a space in there of breaking the chains of the past. And it's a pretty simple ritual, but it's still very powerful because we're releasing those chains of the past relationships, past toxicities, past addictions, slavery, scarcity, all these things that we're done. It's done. And anytime it's a full moon, it's opening, it's showing you something, right? It's the brightness of the moon, the brightness of the emotions. So it's really coming to show us something new as we're working through these maze phases, as we're working through these subconscious patterns, and to not get stuck in these old limiting beliefs, not get not getting stuck in the old patterns, the limiting beliefs, the self-sabotaging habits, really breaking through and breaking free through these. My passion is starting to shine. Like stumbling through the darkness. Like no more. There's a crowning that's going to be happening here. And it's like, is it crowning a new birth? You know, the hardest is pushing out the head, right? Is it crowning the new birth of something that you've been working really hard to create? Or are you being reborn? Or both? Like your crown is coming out. Your crown is opening first. So there's a new space of spiritual gifts or spiritual entrepreneurship or new insights, new creative endeavors, new passions, new inspiration. Like I'm really seeing a spark of inspiration trying to come through. So as these new things open, especially as we get closer to the spring, right? Our days are getting longer. It's starting to open up into the sun. It's so fucking beautiful. And we're going to be able to watch like the ice melt and the cold days slowly bring it into the warmth, and it's going to bring open this new season, this new stuff, and it's showing me the crowning. Star cards. Most of my cards are downstairs. We did a tarot party for a very beautiful, beautiful soul in the local area. We did 15. There was 15 women I did readings for. It was a very, very beautiful experience. It was so nice to be able to hold space and to hold prayers and to be a channel for their prayers and to share the insight and to share the beautiful channel messages that come through, to really use my psychic gifts to help people and to answer their prayers, or to even be a channel of their questions, like, and to really hold space for their tears and their excitement and their worries. It was such a beautiful experience. So really stepping into those new levels of self, really stepping into those new levels of adventure, and allowing yourself to experience that as an adventure, and not just experience that, but jump into that. This is our life. It's not about the mundane. It's about how we're living, how we're experiencing, how we're dancing, how we're jiving, how we're expressing ourselves to work with the flows of passion and energy and time and energy manipulation and magic. And it's just so beautiful. It's opening that freedom for that, opening the space for that, and giving yourself time and permission to express that magic, to express that adventure, and to fucking get excited. Let's not worry about the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands or the Tower moment. Those things are from the past. And get excited. Like, get excited. Who cares about what ifs? Who cares about the what ifs? Okay, we got some star systems that want to come through. Are we keeping all these? Yes. Okay. You want me to lay them out? Are we doing reversals? No. Okay. So we have the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands, and what's really standing out here is the Lion. And you hear the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's Lyra. It's the star system Lyra, and how we're working through those spaces of strength, connection, intergalactic connection. The sun is here. How we're stepping through our pride into leadership, into mastery, into emotional growth, emotional maturity, spiritual maturity, really owning and stepping into a new empowerment. She's got a huge wand right here, so she's really owning her staff. She's owning her strength. She's holding herself accountable. She's shifting through spaces where she felt less than and stepping into spaces where she's more. It's very beautiful. And she's looking at the Fool card right here, which is very Uranus energy. So there again, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus makes some beautiful shifts this year. So really preparing ourselves for these new shifts, for these new endeavors, for this new business, for growing in our business, for adventure, for creating something new, perhaps a new relationship, a baby, a business baby. Like, what are you wanting to create? Is it a relationship? Call that shit in. Claim it. It's yours. Command it to be there. Is it clients? Is it profession? Is it job? Is it a new car? Call it in. Claim it. Command it. It's yours. Really being that herald of change, being that authority, being the little G in this big G world, right? There's also a space on Northern Lights. You're going to be viewing the Northern Lights with somebody for some. There's like this martyrdom. There's martyrdom. I can't say the word. That is shifting. So really stepping out of a place where you feel like you need to save people and stepping into a place of self-preservation, but self-expression. Like, I don't have to save anybody to feel what worth. Ooh, that's a big one for some. Also, Aquarius is here. I don't have to save others to feel my worth. Interesting. And then we have the Princess of Swords, and there's not any stars in this one. That's very, very interesting. But there's 2 ravens and some very old pagan symbols and Cancer. There's ruins on this, it's like a road marker. So again, it's showing the don't look in the rear view mirror, the road marker. She's cloaked in the stars, though. There's also a big energy for Morgan Le Fay. Cepheus and the Eight of Cups, really walking away from those things without feeling abandoned. Like, you know your worth, walk the fuck away. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's beautiful. You know your worth, walk the fuck away. Like, I hear the final countdown. In March, we have a lot of eclipses. We have a lot of stuff happening in March. And the lunar eclipse is first, which is your emotional upbringing. I don't know why I hear upbringing, but your emotional, how you're growing through your emotional maturity, stepping into a new form of yourself, internal rebirth, right? And then it's the spring equinox, and then it's the solar eclipse in Aries. So the lunar eclipse is in Libra, and then or is it Virgo? I think it might be Virgo and Aries. And then it rises, the sun eclipse in Aries. I cannot talk today. So really bringing that into a space of self-empowerment and self-growth. So all these spaces are like, let that shit go. And what do you truly want? Is it that relationship? Is it a date with a special someone? Is it new clients? Is it a new career? Is it a nice car? Like, is it a new home? Is it peaceful family, tranquility, more money, more wealth? I don't want to say more, like more, but in a space of what you truly desire. This full moon is a great time to really tune into that. We also have, like, the sun is in Capricorn, so really tuning into what you truly desire. More money isn't going to get you what you want. What is keeping you from receiving that? I hear a lot of, like, new relationships. So there's, like, a space of really calling in new relationships. Maybe it's a soul tribe. Maybe it's a community. Maybe it's a divine union. But really opening yourself to that and then accepting the possibility that you are worthy of that. And not just worthy of that, but it is so. Like, I command it to be so. And so it is. Yes, Queen. We have the High Priestess. We have the Tower again. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. I'm going to pull one more. One final. I hear it again. The final countdown. And the Seven of Pentacles. Really feeling drained. So there again, where are you putting your energy? Are you giving too much to your past? Or are you starting something new? Are you allowing yourself to release those things from the past? So this even goes down to releasing old pictures, letting go of old letters, clearing out your viewing history, clearing out your YouTube, your Instagram, your social medias, maybe erasing them if they're old. They're no longer who you are, letting them go. When we do that, it allows for fresh energy to come in, and that's what spring's all about, honey. Right? So where is your cup stagnant? Where is your cup full from bullshit from the past? And how can you clean that out so you can bring in this newness? There's a lot coming through with self-worth. So really, especially with the Cancer and Virgo, is also shifting right now through Mercury, I believe. Really calling that forward and letting the universe surprise you. Yes, Queen. All right, I like that the Hermit is here. There's like a certain doom energy. I hear that again. Boom, 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 like on the labyrinth. You're expecting the wheels to drop. The rug to get pulled out beneath you. Like, let it go. And trust that the universe has you. Like, the universe has been supporting you this whole time. You've been beautifully co-creating with the universe. I see 369. And allow yourself to surrender to that and have that and accept that and grow with that. All right. It's the fucking High Priestess, yo. Use your intuition. It's the Wolf Moon. Use your intuition. Use your magic. Use your insight. Use your authority. Use your divine freaking power. You are a star in human form. You are a star system and stardust just flowing in freaking beautiful cells in this beautiful mechanism that we call a fucking human avatar. Use it. Step into its power. You use its emotions and its motions and its sensuality and its energy and its sexuality and use it in a way that is supporting and nourishing you. It is time to let go of other people's expectations and do what is right for your heart and your expression and your pleasure and your passion and your fucking dreams, because they are worth it and you are worth it and your heart is so beautiful and soul divine. Open. Let it go. Release the shackles. So good. Alright, beautiful souls. I'm going to go do some moon stuff, and I'm going to have a taco. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you have a great few days. We will see you soon, whenever that is, whenever I'm guided. Blessed be. Remember that the ritual is posted down below. Mwah.